What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I am back with a Fortnite video. Today's video, well, it's going to be the last one of Season 4, so if you guys are excited for Season 5, leave a comment down below. I will be uploading a video of me buying the whole Battle Pass tomorrow, early in the morning, so you guys better be up. And then I'm going to be streaming all day, uploading videos throughout the day as well. So guys, I'm so excited for Season 5. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, and I'm glad that Fortnite hasn't really said anything about it. I mean, there's a few leaks here and there, there's a few hints or clues, but I don't think really anyone has a huge grasp of what is going to happen in Season 5, and that's honestly pretty exciting for me. So today's video, we're going over unpopular opinions that I hold. I want everyone to tell me what your most unpopular opinion about Fortnite is. If you have one, if you have 10, tell me in the comment section. Drop a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, guys. Okay, so for my first most unpopular opinion, I think traps should be taken out of the game. And honestly, I feel like this is an opinion that I hold that I thought a lot of other people held as well. And everyone, like, if I go on Reddit, I know Reddit isn't very reliable for holding actual factual opinions. It's just a bunch of trolls. They don't even give a fuck. But when I go on Reddit and I type, should traps be taken out of the game? I think traps should be taken out of the game. All I see is get good, look around as you run, you're trash, you're garbage, get good, kid, take this out. It's like, all right, buddy, calm the fuck down. I wish I could kill you in Fortnite. But honestly, the traps, I don't think they really are cool anymore, even for the final kill. I see that argument a lot. The final kill, people use traps on noobs. I don't even think that's cool anymore. I think FaZe Tfue kind of, he does what's cool for the final kill. He's building these huge towers, bouncing off of them with bounce pads, and fucking nailing kids with the 1080 no scope across the map. That's what I consider cool. A simple trap kill on a complete noob who doesn't even know how to play the game, at this point, it's irrelevant. So I think traps at this point are irrelevant, and no one wants to die from a trap. I don't care. I don't want to be paranoid every time I run into a building. I think that's a pretty poor argument as well. If I run into a building, I don't want to be paranoid every single time I do it. If I want to run into a building, then let me run into that building. If I want to spray down the walls and fucking find that bitch hiding in the building, then I can do that. I don't think promoting camping in a building with traps at every single entrance is necessarily a great player inside there. So I don't really want to get good enough to do that, and I don't want to get good enough to fucking figure out that this guy has a trap placed every fucking step I take. But traps, yeah, should definitely be taken out of the game. Moving on to another unpopular opinion, I think C4s are balanced in their current state. Honestly, I've been thinking about it a lot, and before I said, C4s should either do less damage or they should do less structural damage. So either they blow up less of your building, or they do maybe 50 or 40 damage to the player. But I think 70 damage right now is perfect. I think it's a good way to counter building, and we have so many other things that counter building at this point. I don't see why C4 should be nerfed into the ground. I think they're the best item in this game, and even if you want to consider them OP, I think there should be certain items in this game that are OP, and shotguns are clearly not that anymore. They used to be, but now we have so many other OP items that I think shotguns have become almost irrelevant. So I guess I'll move on to my next point. Well, C4s, they're good in their current state, I think, but shotguns are irrelevant at this point, in my opinion. I think you must carry one shotgun, or you should carry one shotgun, but it's not a necessity. I think the pump shotgun is basically useless at this point. Trying to get the corner or the edge on someone, trying to get the high ground, in solo, it plays a small factor, but I think in duo and squads, it's basically irrelevant at this point because people will spray down your walls consistently over and over again. And if you have the heavy shotgun, then great, use that. If you have the tactical shotgun, I think it's a lot more reliable than the pump shotgun. So I remember I pumped some guy before he shot at me. I pumped him for 80 damage. This guy got off like three shots on me before I could even cock back my pump and shoot again. So honestly, that's been happening so often, and with the pump shotgun in its current stage, I think you're gonna have to shoot it 3 times to kill someone unless you're getting a nice headshot. But even if you do get a headshot, it's not guaranteed 100 damage. And even if you do hit him for 100 damage, let's say, and then you hit him in the body, that's 80 damage. He's probably not dead by that point. So I think the tactical shotgun is the way to go. But I also think if you're using shotguns only, if you're using pump shotguns or even a tactical shotgun for your close range gun battles, I think you're doing it wrong. You need an SMG of some sort, either the Tommy gun, the silenced SMG, which I think is better for medium range, or the tactical SMG for close range. So that's how I feel. I think shotguns are becoming more and more irrelevant. Let me say one more thing. I think the pump shotgun is unusable at this point, and I'm not going to use it anymore unless I have to pick it up like early game. That's the only time I will use it. But I'm taking the tactical shotgun, maybe tactical pump, until I get an SMG. But the pump, it's just useless at this point for me. I think phasing through walls is your fault. If you phase through walls, then good play on you. But if you allow someone to phase through your walls, that is your problem. And I know a lot of people continuously build over and over again, trying to get that height advantage on someone. But if someone has a shotgun and they're right up your ass, and they keep spraying it over and over, or if they have an SMG and they keep phasing through your walls, which is in the game, and people should figure it out, people should work around it. I don't see why people don't, and they just get upset about it. You know, I get upset about it sometimes, but I've learned that it's a part of the game and I have counters to it. So if someone is continuously phasing through your walls, stop building over them. It's not working. If it happens 2 or 3 times, then guess what? That strategy doesn't work. That's your fault. So guess what? Take out your gun and you're gonna have to get into a battle with this person. You're gonna have to shotgun them. You're gonna have to tactical SMG, Tommy gun them, whatever it may be. Do something differently. Phasing through walls is your fault if you're allowing the other player to do it. I know it can be annoying, but you know, that's a game mechanic. Figure it out, get better. Moving on, I think honestly, there shouldn't be any damage. There shouldn't be any fall off damage. I don't know if this one is a very popular or unpopular opinion, but I think not many people talk about it. So I think everyone just kind of, you know, has it in the back of their mind that this is the way the game should be. I think phasing through walls is a game mechanic, and I think it should be that way. I don't think necessarily if you're running up on someone, they can just build a wall, and let's say you're halfway through, your body's halfway through the wall or the floor, that you should necessarily be pushed down. That doesn't really make sense to me. I think you should be like halfway through it with your body, and you should be able to jump down or jump up or crouch down, and you kind of have the advantage at that point. But I think there shouldn't be any damage fall off. I know a lot of people don't talk about this, but this should be changed. I really do think so. So the Deagle was very good. It was amazing before the damage fall off. Now let's say you shoot someone from a decently far distance. Well, it's gonna do 30-40 damage instead of doing, let's say you hit him in the head, it would have done 150. Now maybe it'll do 70 damage. You know, the damage fall off is horrible for the hand cannon, making it unusable. Same with the revolver. If I want to shoot someone across the map with the revolver, I should get high damage. It's not a great play necessarily shooting someone that far with a revolver or hand cannon, but I think you should be rewarded for hitting that shot. That's my personal opinion. I think it could make this game a little bit more annoying, but I don't think there should be damage fall off for ARs as well. I think if I hit someone from far away, it should be doing 30 damage. That's just how I feel. So moving on, I think snipers sitting in a 1-by-1 shooting at 2 people in a build battle are some of the most highly skilled players in this game. You know, have you ever gotten into a build battle with someone? You know, you two are really good players. You're sweating it out. You're seeing who can build the heist, get that height advantage, you can get those shots on the other player, and then you have this really skilled, like the best player in the game sitting in a 1-by-1 sniping. That's all he does. That's all he ever does, and that player will never in his lifetime get sniped at. It doesn't make sense because he's the easiest shot out of everyone, but every sniper is sitting in a 1-by-1 sniping at this build battle. You have 6 people in a circle around you, 6 different snipers in a 1-by-1 shooting at you while you're in a build battle. See, this is obviously a joke, but I really feel like if you are a player who does this, you are ruining the game for everyone else. You're ruining it for the more, aggressive players, and I really wish you just stop playing the game, honestly. But that's more of just a rant I wanted to put in here. But the meta right now, which is the spray and pray meta, I call it. You spray your Tommy gun, you spray your tactical SMG, your silenced SMG, you spray your LMG, your minigun, and the spray and pray meta consists of C4. You chuck C4, you spray RPGs, you fucking spray grenades out of your hand, you spray clingers, you spray grenade launcher. This is the meta. I think shotguns are out of the meta at this point compared to all this shit that gets used way more nowadays. So I think this takes no skill, but it is fun. That's one of my unpopular opinions. I think a lot of people really like this meta, but I think if you consider this meta that actually takes skill in any sense of the word, you are mentally, well, I'm not going to say it. Moving on to my last unpopular opinion. Season 5 will not bring huge changes. It's going to bring small changes. Nothing big is going to happen in Season 5. Nothing too big, nothing too crazy will happen at the start of Season 5. That's my last opinion, my last unpopular opinion. I'm still excited for it. I still think there will be small changes, but anyone hoping for huge, massive map changes, like a new map or something, I just don't see it happening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what your most unpopular opinion is. Tell me what you say and your friends just cringe, or people at Reddit or on YouTube fucking scream at the top of their lungs at you. I'll see you guys later.